Hello, and welcome back to my channel, where I take you on a journey through some of the most fascinating homes around the world. My name is Luis, and today we're kicking things off right here at Casa Alférez. This series is all about experiencing these houses in a more intimate way. I'm not just here to show you around, but I will be staying for 24 hours. My hope is that it'll feel like you're right here exploring with me. So without further ado, let's enjoy Casa Alférez. Just about 30 minutes outside of Mexico City, you'll find this jaw-dropping Brutalist cabin. So if you're in the area and all you're craving is a quiet escape, this is it. But let's have some background on it, shall we? This house was designed by Mexico-based architect Ludwig Godefroy, and one of his key inspirations was Howell's Moving Castle, the fantastical, animated fortress that seems to be alive. Godefroy describes it as something between utopia and reality, but personally, I would describe it as something out of a science fiction film. The perfect mix between brutalism and some cozy mid-century modern. Okay, enough talking. I know you're here to see more about the cabin itself, so let's check out the place. The cabin features two bathrooms and a studio, and it comfortably sleeps six. As soon as you enter, you're immediately greeted by a massive wall of concrete in front of you. To your right, you have a very small but comfortable bathroom, and if you go to the left through these stairs, you're welcomed by my favorite part of this house, the conversation pit. Something that most houses nowadays don't have, but that, honestly, we should bring back. But we'll come back and enjoy it later. What makes this space so much more dramatic is the triple height ceiling, creating an airy and expansive space that even when you're inside, it gives you the sense of freedom. As I continue exploring the house, something that really caught my attention is that there aren't as many furniture pieces, and there's a lot of built-ins, which in many ways make it seem like the house is just one big piece. And you may notice that especially in the kitchen, so make sure to keep an eye on it when we get there. I love the whimsical windows and skylights that make the light diffuse down the concrete wall, giving it a beautiful contrast, so even if the materials makes the place monochrome, the light paints it, giving it more color. Something that I really love about Casa Alférez is that they update and rotate their vinyl collection just to fit the season. There are over 30 vinyls right here, and they rotate it every month. I think that's really cool. I'm a sucker for good natural lighting, so you can only imagine how much I'm loving it. But the real test of lighting will come at night, so let's wait for the sun to set so we can rate the lighting here. After all, you're in nature where everything is in its rawest form. There is no need for access here because it seems to be an oasis where you can connect to yourself again without any distractions. Sometimes we fill ourselves with more things that we actually need. So much so, in fact, that we forget the truly essential things. This minimal approach reminds me of the wabi-sabi principle where less is more. The vibes have been immaculate all day, but I can't help wondering how the night feels in this amazing place. So let's find out. JP, ¿quieres stay?
Sí, porfis.
Okay. So you probably thought that I was here by myself, but I'm actually here with my nephew JP, who also happens to be a very talented filmmaker.
Güey.
Lighting is very important to me, and the way this house illuminated creates such a warm and cozy vibe. You know what? I've always said that as much as I love Brutalism architecture, I could never live in a house like this. But I have to say, this house is making me reconsider. One of my favorite things to do when I visit someone else's home is to explore their book selection. I feel like it tells you so much about them, and I just love it. Now, if I had to rate the lighting in this house, I would give it a 9. I first learned about this house at the Brutalism in Mexico exhibit back in February of 2024. For those of you who don't know, Brutalism is an architectural style that originated in the post-war period and characterizes for a minimalistic design that showcases the very basic elements of the construction, such as the concrete. When I saw this house in the exhibit, I was mesmerized by it, but it wasn't until earlier this year that my friend Mark from Casita MX posted about it, and I realized that you could actually stay here. So that's what I did. Now, you might think that I've spent a lot of my time in this house in this conversation, Pete, and you are correct. But now I'm getting tired, so let's go to bed. dormiste esta noche, manito?
Bien, ahí está bien.
¿Sí?
Bien. Mucho frío, pero bien.
Lo bueno es que hay calentadores y funcionan bien. Oye, manito, si te preguntara qué es lo que más te gusta de la casa, ¿qué me dirías?
Yo creo que la distribución es muy, muy interesante. Y también los acabados en concreto le dan
Sí,
toda una personalidad.
está
a la
muy
casa.
cool. Me gusta mucho que lo usan con la madera, entonces como que no se siente tan frío,
Sí,
es más warm.
totalmente. ¿Y a ti?
Pues, bueno, tú ya sabes la respuesta. Me encanta el conversation pit, pero es mi sueño de toda la vida tener uno.
Claro.
Y también me gusta mucho la cocina, porque para alguien que no cocina como yo, tanto, la simplicidad y bueno, esta ventana en particular me encanta. O sea, creo que es como una pieza de arte, al parecer, por el
Totalmente.
contexto en donde estamos, ¿no?
Sí.
Pero bueno, provecho.
Provecho mucho.
I can't believe our time at Casa Alférez is over. This was my second time staying here, and it was just as magical. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and see you in the next one.